The winds guided them northward, where ancient stone tribes awaited the lion's return.
Aeritha whispered of unrest, echoes of stone shifting where no feet walked.
The mountains hummed with a warning, carved long before their arrival.
From the stone itself rose their chief, Thalgorn, the mountain's strength. Wind and stone, two forces long separated, met again at last.
Even the north wind feared the tremors beneath.
The corruption spreads deep within the rock.
Voices hid in the cracks, warning of a shadow-born shaman.
Long ago, the celestial lion bound the stone tribes to balance.
The winds trembled, not with fear, but with warning.
Unseen, the rogue shaman studied the newcomers with simmering wrath.
Even the paths rebelled, shifting under unseen influence.
These wounds were carved by intention.
The winds remembered every step left upon the earth.
Stone shook with unnatural rhythm.
Temptation seeped like poison through fractured rock.
Truth weighed heavier than stone.
The winds unveiled what stone concealed.
The chief reforged strength from the bones of mountains.
Whispers beneath the ice revealed a buried threat. Darkness reached for the messenger of winds.
Clarity pierced the blinding storm.
Corruption had roots older than memory.
Wind and stone created harmony, or revealed discord. Twisted truth corroded trust like rust upon iron.
Their voices shaped currents that revealed hidden pathways.
The protectors of old had fallen, silenced before their warnings.
I will protect my tribe. Strength without wisdom fractures kingdoms. The shaman emerged, cloaked in the malice of broken mountains. Chaos spread through every fracture. The mountains stirred, the true threat far from revealed.
Only atop the sacred peak could truth echo unbroken.
New eyes uncovered what old storms had buried.
The north wind spoke through frozen runes of warning, long forgotten.
The rogue shaman taunted him, hinting at a power yet unseen. Within the oldest caverns, truths were carved that no tribe dared repeat.
Wind and lion heard the mountain's restless cry.
Even stone could not muffle the whispers of corrupted wind.
History repeated itself, echoes forged in frost.
vegetation slithered between the cracks.
The mountain chief entrusted the lion with the stone crest. Unity reforged. Wind and wisdom harmonized to reveal hidden faults. Wind learned the discipline of stone. The winds carried him where stone tried to hide danger. Shadows tried to splinter the mountain's will.
Your will is weak, Thalgorn.
My will is unyielding, Korvak. The north wind taught her to listen not with ears, but with spirit.
Prophecy whispered the shaman's name long before his birth.
The messenger of winds nearly fell silent. From promise to corruption, Korvak's fall scarred the mountains.
Wind healed the song that shadow tried to silence.
If the heart of stone awoke in rage, mountains would fall.
Fear shaped the stone more deeply than any chisel.
The shaman twisted truth until it frayed.
The winds converged to point the lion forward.
Stone obeyed its chief one final time.
Every step carved deeper into forgotten danger.
Wind and stone held the mountain long enough to pass.
The shadow sought silence, but wind refused to yield. The mountain's heartbeat thundered with torment.
Courage followed the faintest breeze.
At last, shadow and lion met before the beating core of stone. The mountains remembered every wound carved by conflict.
Whispers carried warning. Trouble stirred where shadows nested.
History revealed an ancient bond, waiting to awaken once more.
Even winter itself felt disturbed by a force unseen.
Ambition twisted him, driving him toward forbidden power.
Magic unbound could fracture more than stone. Strength meant nothing without harmony.
Her voice could soothe the very bones of the earth.
Darkness pushed against the gentlest of breezes.
Nature fought to hold itself together.
To protect the mountains, he needed to face their heart. Prophecy whispered of one destined to restore equilibrium.
Music awakened truths long forgotten.
He forged guardians, fueled by obsession.
Time slipped away. Darkness marched closer.
Korvak prepares for an assault. The chief donned the legacy of his ancestors.
The mountains trembled with warning.
Harmony required more than strength. It needed understanding.
He tore at reality to claim dominion over the mountains. I stand with you. Unity forged strength no shadow could fracture. Wisdom held the path together when chaos sought to break it. Even the winds fought at his side.
The winds carried guidance to every corner of the mountain.
Even in fury, the chief sought redemption. Korvak, please, let peace prevail. Never.
Her voice softened the quake of fear.
The past armed the present with truth. He bent creation into a weapon of desperation. Strength and winter's bite broke the impossible. The lion's spirit surged with unyielding purpose. The final clash would decide the fate of the mountains. Balance clashed against corruption in a battle of wills. The chief would not let his mountains fall alone.
Light and wind joined in a melody of restoration.
Knowledge held the land together as fate swayed. Ice and stone united to defend their home. His spirit roared louder than the storm around him. Greed consumed him faster than the darkness could grant.
One pure tone shattered layers of corruption.
Strength guarded harmony as destiny unfolded. Magic and wind forged a passage of hope. Light. Light answered darkness without hesitation. Winter's breath held back devastation.
Harmony is the path to victory.
The mountains themselves moved with his strength. He became prisoner to the force he craved.
Gentle winds shielded the fearful hearts beneath.
Wisdom guided power toward the final blow. The lion's truth echoed across the mountains. Darkness lost its hold at last. Gratitude rose like dawn over the stones. Even the winds respected the lion's courage.
Wind carried purity where shadows once lingered.
History carved the tale into the bones of the mountain.
A new bond formed between lion and mountain.
Peace sang through every gust, that crossed the peaks.
New horizons awaited beyond the Stone Kingdom.
Winter closed the wounds left by chaos. The mountains breathed once more in steady rhythm.
Victory opened the door to even greater destinies.
And so the lion walked into the future, guided by harmony, forged by trials.
The mountains whispered in gratitude as the journey moved on.
Old symbols stirred, revealing truths once buried in stone. The chief offered wisdom only the mountains could teach.
Aerial melodies carried news of paths yet unseen.
Winter lent its gentleness to those it favored. Defeat did not silence the ambition he carried.
The mountains spoke of disturbances far older than any shaman.
Subtle hums hinted that shadows stretched beyond the peaks. A whisper of danger drifted from horizons unseen.
His duty extended beyond battle, into protection and honor. Winter sensed a presence older than frost itself. The stones awoke, revealing threads of destiny.
Wind and melody, unraveled secrets hidden in silence.
His ambition clung to relics untouched by light. A token carved with courage, carried in trust.
Some threats lingered like whispers beneath the breeze.
Nature recoiled at a chill not born from winter. This cold is unlike anything I've known. It hungers.
Winds carried caution where footsteps could not reach.
History's warnings etched paths for the lion's next steps.
The waters whispered what the skies dared not speak.
Stone pledged loyalty to the celestial roar.
Together they followed gusts, carrying destiny's call.
Storms brewed where none had formed before. Ancient stone spoke of a menace sealed by time.
Lion and wind walked toward horizons shaped by prophecy.
Her winds illuminated the road ahead.
His resurgence marked the stirring of something colder. The chief knew this peace was only the eye of a greater storm.
And so the lion moved forward into the cold dawn of destiny.
With the shaman's ambition broken, the mountain exhaled in weary relief.
Yet the stones whispered. Danger had not fully passed.
I sense faint distortions.
Even the north wind felt an echo of something unfinished.
The Stone Tribe honored those who restored their strength.
But questions lingered, carved deep as the cliffs below. The fallen shaman revealed a truth darker than stone.
Speak, Korvak. Where is the relic? Tell me, Korvak, who whispered to you? A whisper from beyond the mountains. Something watches the winds. Something hungry.
The lion felt a stir in destiny, as faint as a ghost's breath.
The stones had been twisted, but not by Korvak alone.
The east wind carried a warning, swift, sharp, undeniable.
The veiled shadow, a force seeking dominion over breath itself.
Stone would stand with wind, as allies forged in trial.
The shaman's eyes flickered with fear, not malice now.
It wants your light, Lion of the Winds.
Something was still stirring the breath of winter.
When stone trembles and wind falters, a lion must guide the world.
The tribe rebuilt, stone by stone, breath by breath.
The shadow's whisper crawled against the breeze. Aureon, I hear an echo calling your name from afar.
Preparation began for dangers none could yet name.
Is the battle truly over?
The lion knew. Peace was but a breath between storms.
Winter had never moved like this.
From afar, the shadow's veil crept across the horizon.
A gift from ancient winds to shield the guardian's heart.
Go with strength, Lion of Sky. Stone stands behind you.
Together, they would follow the whisper into unknown winds.
The journey northward began under united winds.
Each gust carried the echo of a distant truth.
Speed, little fairy. Carry warning to the southern winds.
The shadow's veil awaited, shifting like a living night.
The next chapter of fate began with a single step.